Well, folks, Social Security is not going to be offering some big, huge increase each year, and that's never going to happen. In fact, the integrity of the whole system is called into question at times. Well, our next guest says if you know exactly what you're doing, you really can get much more out of Social Security than you're led to believe. Kelly Shaw joins us here this morning once again. Kelly, the name of the book is?
It's How to Make $100,000 a Year on Social Security.
Who's going to believe that? How to make $100,000 a year on Social Security.
Yeah, not too many people do, but it is possible, and in fact, for the average boomer couple that have both worked a majority of their life,
right,
it's quite probable they will get that in a very short period of time.
Now, when people go to file for Social Security, they make mistakes almost instantly. And in fact, they make mistakes before they even file in not doing their homework.
Correct. For instance, Mark, people are told that at 66, if you're intending on living a long time and longevity runs in your family, there's no reason to go into the Social Security office at 66 to file if you're going to delay till 70, because you're going to build up your what are called DRCs, delayed retirement credits, which is 8% a year over and above your 66 benefit. And at 70, you just go in and file your benefit and you get a much larger amount of money. Here's the problem. What if something comes up? A calamity, some sort of financial disaster. You're 69 and a half, you didn't go into the Social Security office, but all of a sudden you need money.
Right.
Well, most people don't know, but you can go back 6 months, retro file, and you can get a check. So if your payment at 66 was $2,400, you get around $14,400. Nice little paycheck. But if you use one of the strategies we teach at the workshops, which is you go in at 66, the day you turn 66, and you do what you're supposed to do, and you do it the right way, even though you don't collect benefits. If the same event happened at 69 and a half, you could go back and retro file to the day you turn 66, and that check would be well over $100,000.
Oh my.
And now, why would you do that? Well, maybe you find out you're terminally ill. Maybe there was a financial disaster like, I don't know, the stock market crashed, you lost all your money, something happened. We don't really see this happen very often, but it does happen where this stuff happens in life, and all of a sudden we're better off to take that $100,000 and then get a $2,400 check going forward than you just leave it on the table. Most people don't know that exists, but it's out there.
Okay, so when you do these free seminars, and I'm going to actually let folks know right now that the number on the screen is a number that you need to be calling if you are, what age would you say, Kelly?
We think that you should, if you're 50 and older, you need to attend this workshop. If you're under 50, to be quite frank, you're probably going to see a whole different Social Security, and we haven't been actually working on that one yet. But if you're a boomer, you need to be at this workshop.
Okay, folks, so these are free Social Security workshops, absolutely free to you, no charge whatsoever. So there's the number on the screen. So go ahead and start calling. Make your reservations. You've got 2 more of these coming up?
Yeah, we've got one this weekend in Mission Valley at the Sheraton, nice hotel. And we've got one next Saturday at the Radisson up in Rancho Bernardo. And we have these about every 3 months, and very well attended. And we have a good time at the workshops. And we give you about 6 or 7 claiming strategies. And then if people want to, they can sit down with me one-on-one, and we can kind of talk about what works out for the family, because everybody's different, and they all have different abilities to use different claiming strategies. So it's important for them to understand what are their top 3 to 5 claiming strategies they can use to maximize their benefits.
And I would think if you're, maybe a kid, in your 50s, and maybe your parents are a little bit older, but maybe they haven't filed yet, go with them.
Correct.
And discuss this as a family, because it may have family implications as well going forward.
Well, absolutely. Especially, even if one of the spouses has filed or you've recently filed, you do have some options to cancel and get higher benefits later on. So, who the workshop's not for is somebody 70 years old who's been on Social Security for 8 years. We can't help you. You've already made the mistakes. But if you're in your 60s, late 50s, you probably need to be there to really understand the program.
And on the screen right now, folks, a lot of the issues that will be addressed here, like when should I apply and how can I maximize my benefits? Things that you really want to know, and that you'll find out absolutely for free, no obligation whatsoever when you come to one of Kelly Shaw's free seminars here.
Right, and we'll talk about survivor benefits, divorce spouse benefits. We'll talk a little bit about disability benefits and child benefits. So we'll try to cover the broad spectrum, but it's a very interactive workshop, so whatever the audience wants to talk about, that's what we're going to talk about.
Oh, see, and that's good to know, too. So bring your questions, folks. Again, you see the next 2 seminars available there, coming up on the 19th and the 26th. And the number on your screen. So give them a call. There's also the website that you see right there as well. Kelly Shaw, it's great to see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you again, Mark. And by the way, that gal who was up before me talking about Social Security, love that accent.
Yeah. So you'd be twice as popular if you do it with an accent.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Okay. Thanks, Kelly. Talk to you later. All right, for more information, you go to san diego6.com and you click on San Diego Living.